Okay, here's a quick look at the E-mini S&P futures contract for December 2010. And today's trading is from Wednesday, September the 29th, 2010. So the video that was sent out approximately 24 hours ago was suggesting that the 37 area would act as support, and in around the 43 to 44 area would act as resistance. So these profiles that we're looking at, this is today's and this is yesterday's. This one here is what occurred overnight. So you can see that since the last video was made, the market's basically traded within that range, a little bit above it overnight, a little bit below it during the regular trading hours here. So this containment area is likely to continue with the possibility of breaking away from here when the news is released tomorrow morning. Now there is GDP and jobless numbers at 8:30 and 9:45 Chicago PMI, so any one of those could really be a catalyst, especially the jobless numbers, in order to take this market either above or below. So if it does break, we obviously want to go with that trade. If not, we're going to trade these two extremes in a responsive manner. In other words, selling the high of it and buying the low of it. We of course also like to use the market profiles from the regular trading hours to help us gauge what we believe to be the condition of the market. Is the condition meaning what phase of the auction is it in on a day-to-day basis, so we can drill down in time using our 1-minute software, which you see here, in order to really identify some good trading opportunities. So you can see here today how busy it was for us. There was a number of trades that we had. You can see all of these up arrows here. For example, there was quite a few of them that acted early in the day. We had one down, one there, and I think maybe what I'll do is just to go ahead and identify those selling ones a little bit differently. I'm going to put a red box around them, and all of the buying ones I'll just place here. So you can see that we had a number of trades here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long trades and 4 of the short trades. And of course, with our bias and using our intraday bias along with our filter down here, we make our decisions as to whether or not we're going to take these trades. And so the trades that we wanted to take, obviously we had the 37 area here as known support. So obviously we're not going to be a seller right into that, nor are we going to be a seller when we are in the green filter. And so these trades here, none of these trades here, this was it was formed just at the borderline here, but we would need a red filter in order to go against the intraday bias. Now this trade up here, it is more of a possibility because we were up in the 43-44 area where this actual trade was triggered short, right here. So this one here was more of a doable trade based on that. Some of our traders took it and some didn't. It's more of an optional sort of trade on that basis. But all of these long trades here were definite go. And so we took this trade here, unfortunately stopped out on that. Actually, our first 2 trades we were stopped out. This third trade here was a break even, and then this fourth trade was really the good one because we got long here. We actually held this trade right up through to here. So another reason why this wasn't taken was obviously because we were still long. We actually held this right up to here. I think it moved somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 points or so, and then we exited the trade when this short trade was triggered up here around the known resistance area, 43-44 area. We had the late trade in here. Some of our traders would take that, some not. It was about 15 minutes before the cash close, so it's right on the borderline whether or not you really want to take this, and it was in a red filter, although it was from the known support area, which of course was down here around the 37 area. So some traders took it, some didn't. So that's really how we're looking at the market for tomorrow as well. As I was saying, some containment here and then a possible breakout. So that's what we're looking for. So any questions or comments, don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. We're at info@eminidaytrader.com. So thanks for taking the time to view the video, and we will see you again tomorrow.